for real now. Guess there's still time to turn back. You good to go?
Mm-hmm.
He's good to go. I'm good to go. Let's make it happen, Captain. So we're not even 2 miles in, I don't think, and we're about to get our first animal experience. Appears to be some bighorn sheep walking right down the road. Let's go take a look. Way up on the rock, look at that. How do you suppose they get up there? You see her way up there? That's crazy. Oh, look at Mama. No kidding. All right, I don't know however many miles in, we finally defeated the Waterton Canyon. Wow, that was hot and kind of a boring road march. But we are officially on like some legit trail. Trail number 1776, Colorado Trail. What are your thoughts, Demon? The banter is fantastic here. Let's do this thing. Section 1, beginning of Section 2. Dustin's still asleep. We got in late last night. I was so concerned about my hike, and I've been talking about 104 miles this whole time, you know, Denver to Breckenridge, blah, 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 blah. I got him so hyped up for this hike that he started having problems with his hip on the climbs, and he mentioned that, but undersold it. And then he started getting blisters. and those got bad. And by the time those got so bad that he couldn't do much with them, we were on the back side of the section, and on the switchbacks there's just nowhere to tent. If we'd had hammocks, maybe we could have found a spot, but where we were at. So we ended up having to not push because that was the original plan, but it was a push because he just wasn't capable of it, and I should have known better. That was a selfish guy moment, not a smart dad moment. And so we're at camp. It's about 7:15 in the morning. We got into camp, and he was in good spirits. Put some Leuko tape on his heel, and took some Tylenol for his hips. I'm gonna let him sleep and see how he feels when he wakes up. And if he feels like he can keep going, then we'll try out section 2. And if he can't, then our hike's over. It sucks, but it's my fault. I'm the dad. I knew better. I was so concerned about my hike that I was being selfish and wasn't listening to my intuition when he started talking about how his hip was bothering him. And stupid on my part. So if it cost me my hike, that's on me, and I'm gonna make sure he knows it's on me and not on him. Nice morning. A lot of condensation in the lunar solo. Got water. Ready to go for this next section. This next section is only 11.6 miles if we do it. It is a long water carry. But a couple things I've read says there's a pretty cool camp area about 5.5 in. So maybe we give that a shot and try those 5, and even if those 5 take us all day, who knows? As I mentioned, we were going to try and figure out what the best plan was. Dustin wasn't feeling up to hiking. His hips really bothering him. His blisters are bad. He had suggested that we hang out there and at the section 1, section 2 trailhead and try again tomorrow. And I was down for that, except for the fact that everybody said the traffic was really hit or miss at that trailhead, and I didn't want to get stuck out there tomorrow and have him not be able to hike tomorrow, and we were going to have to try and get a hitch. It just wasn't going to be very successful, I could tell. It happened that another couple of hikers that we had camped nearby had decided that they couldn't go any further as well, and their son was coming to pick them up, and we asked if we could catch a hitch from them back to Denver or wherever so that we could get back to Denver and get our van, which is what we did. The Atkersons were fantastic. Cannot thank them enough. They gave us a ride actually clear back to the RV storage where our van was. It was fantastic. Great people. Charlie and Mary Jo and their son Burke. Their son Jeff is actually on the trail. He kept going from section 1 where we all got off. So they took us back to the van, and we are now, well, we stopped in Denver and got some lunch at Bubba Gump Shrimp. First time we'd ever had that. It's pretty cool. And then we jumped in the van and headed over here to Bailey, and we are in LYNNWOOD Park Hostel. Dustin's feeling better, but blisters are still bothering him, hips bothering him, and that's on me. Like I said earlier, that's on me, that's not him. So we're gonna hang out here, and I'll show you around the hostel here in a little while. This is the bunkhouse at LYNNWOOD Park Hostel. 4 bunks in here.
Talking elevators.
A little heater, a little rocker. Radio up there just in case you need it. Charging station. Place to... Dustin's sitting there reading a What Makes You Crabby book. Store your gear over there. Towels for the shower.
Having to wait on long lines for things you want. Having to wait on long lines for things you don't want.
Yeah. Little area over here to watch movies. They got a bunch of videos down in those boxes over there. That's pretty cool. Resupply. Everything in here is honor system. A little bit of everything you can imagine in here. The all too necessary Snickers bar. You can borrow a fishing pole and either fish in the river over there or catch one of these incredible trout in the pond. The hostel owner stocked this bad boy. Let's see if I can get over there and show you. You can, it's so crystal clear you can see the fish in it. Now you could earlier when the sun was on it. Now the shadows are on it, you can't really see, but oh look, there you go, coming right at us. Look at them bad boys. Dustin and I might try our hand a little bit later, tomorrow. Tent pads are back there. It's supposed to rain tonight, so we're gonna post up in the bunkhouse, but if we stay tomorrow night, we'll probably put the tents out. They've got rooms up above you can rent. They're a little bit more expensive. You can crash over here in the gathering room. This has got cots. There's a few more cots in there. It's a little bit more expensive, but that's got indoor bathroom right there. Whereas us Po people using the bunkhouse got to use the outdoor bathroom and the outdoor shower. They got propane heater though, so she said the shower water actually stays pretty warm. Not too shabby a place. I think we're gonna be all right. So we could not, in good conscience, end our trip without once more setting foot on the Colorado Trail. So here we are in Kenosha Pass. We're going to walk a little bit and enjoy one more trip down the CT before we call our hiking kaput for the trip. Dustin's mad at me that we didn't start with this section.
See,
Far more interesting and chill than Waterton Canyon. Says he could have handled 16 miles through here. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that, but this is a pretty nice area.
Cool.
Except for all the dang names carved in the aspen trees. People suck.
Closed to motor vehicles.